command line that you see there, pfexec pkg install amp. What that has done is that has installed a complete amp stack on my OpenSolaris image. Now, what's the amp stack? Who knows what the amp stack is? Right, a few people, good. So amp, typically you'll see the amp stack in the LAMP stack, which stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL and PHP. It's basically everything you need to get a basic web server up and running. Obviously with OpenSolaris we're replacing the L with an S, so you've got SAMP stack. So we've installed OpenSolaris, so we've got our S, and that command there installs AMP. So Apache, MySQL, PHP, all installed and set up just with one command. So that's pretty handy. The sharp-eyed among you will notice the use of pfexec there. So pfexec is basically sudo. If you run commands under Solaris, just like with Linux or whatever, you'll be running them as a normal user. But if you want to run them as an administrator, you can use the command pfexec, which is the equivalent of sudo in Linux world, and it will run that as an administrator. So that's kind of also, it's kind of like Vista's UAC, where it sort of pisses you off by darkening the screen, and changing and flickering and beeping at you and doing it 3 times per minute. So what's the OS? Do the OS tend to even have any kind of equivalent of that? When you're installing stuff, does it just let you do it?
Ask for passwords.
Yeah, ask for passwords. Right. Okay. So it's the same deal. The nice thing about pfexec is you've already logged in, you've already typed your password, it knows who you are, so it doesn't ask you for your password again. As opposed to sudo, which will piss you off by asking you for your password over and over and over again. So that's pfexec. pkg is just the command for managing the package manager, IPS. So pkg install amp. So tell it what you want to do, in this case install, tell it what you want it to do to amp. Really easy. It's really easy to get other stuff on there if you want to install OpenOffice. It's literally just pkg install OpenOffice. Nice and easy. Goes off and does it all for you. So what I've got under here with the xvcs command, that's SMF. If you want to get Apache up and running on your system, generally that can be a bit of a pain if you've only just installed it, if you've compiled it from source or whatever. Once it's installed using AMP, to enable it, SBCADM, Services Administration, enable, which means start it up now and continue to enable it for future startups. I need to tell Apache 22 so that they don't forget that one. There we go, Apache's now up and running on my system. Now obviously there's some configuration and stuff you typically do in between installing it and enabling it. But that's how easy it is to get something like a web server up and running on OpenSolaris. So that's as easy as, if not even more easy, than on something like Ubuntu.